My Little Pony! Yeah, that's what I said I was going to record it on. Pause with that laugh. But yeah, I'm just going to say out here right now, only 2 groups out of the 3 groups do I not like. That one group, I don't mind, and that, what I've been told, they take up about 70% of the MLP like fan base, so I'm happy with this 70%. But with the other 30%, it frightens and disturbs and angers me. Again, you can do whatever you want, but these last 2, which I'll touch on in a minute after this one, first one is, these 2 just, they don't let bygones be bygones. They don't let you just sit there and relax as a normal person. Well, I say normal as if being a brony isn't normal, but you know what I mean. Like, someone who doesn't like My Little Pony, you don't let them just sit there and be themselves. You're just like, no. But, right, first ones, before I screw this up anymore. First type I actually like, which is My Little Pony fans that sit there, listen to what you have to say, and don't judge you. Like, I don't judge My Little Ponies usually, but these bronies, these bronies are especially good, because these ones give you a reasonable reason, give you their reason that they like it, just leave you to it. After that, you know, if you still don't like it because of that, and if you haven't watched one episode sort of thing, they're like, oh, well, okay, but you should at least watch one episode before you judge us sort of thing, which is perfectly understandable, because you can't judge something if you haven't watched an episode. Like, I watched one when my little niece came round. It was on the TV because she was watching it, and I thought, you know what, on my vlog channel, I am going to be touching on it at one point, so I might as well, you know, so that I can at least say that I've watched an episode. And I personally couldn't get into it myself. I know why people get into it now, because it's good storyline for what it is. So if you like that kind of stuff, it is good storyline sort of thing. Same with that Adventure Time, I watched an episode of that. Didn't particularly enjoy it, but I can see why people get into it sort of thing. So I can understand why people get into it. And so with these other bronies, with these first bronies, I'm like, okay, you got into it this way, you've explained it for that. Okay. I personally couldn't get into it, but it's up to you, you know. And the second type of brony are the ones that either start flame wars or will never end in the flame wars until they are victorious. Yeah, these are the bronies that are like, that you say you don't like My Little Pony, but I saw there's a video about My Little Pony, it's like, I don't like it myself, but thank you for putting this up, sort of thing. You know, like, just to let the other bronies enjoy it, sort of thing. Because he's allowed freedom of speech. It's one of your rights in America, isn't it? And the reason I say isn't it is because with these bronies, it doesn't feel like it. These bronies are like, no, if you don't like it, then you shouldn't live. You shouldn't even live, because this pony is amazing, and this is the best show ever. If you don't like this show, what is the point of your living? Shut up, because you don't have a right to speak if you don't like it. Well done. He just took away a right award. What does he win? He wins disrespect. It's not something that I'm happy with in the world, where someone who likes a pony show goes around judging other people. Again, I'm not a judgmental person, but usually I'd think it'd be the other way around, that people who don't like the pony show would go around judging the non-pony show watchers, like the pony show watchers. It's just very weird. You're just sitting there, someone goes, oh yeah, I don't like My Little Pony, but thank you for putting this up, as I said earlier, and you just see this one person sitting in their chair, sees that, the eyes go big, filled with flames, hands clenched in fists, and they're punching their keyboard, going, no, you should enjoy this, there's no reason you should enjoy this, if you don't enjoy it, you've never watched it, go die. there's nothing really to say about that anymore, except that learn that other people have opinions. I respect your opinion, I respect his opinion. Just let that opinion be. That's the only reason you annoy me. I don't care how much you like My Little Pony. That's your opinion. That it's that good. But at least listen to other people's opinions. That's when I that's when I disrespect people. I lose respect for people when they just like, no, you must think this way. You must think this way. I don't say that to anybody. You don't have to think any way, but at least let people think their own way. That's the only thing I ask of people. Just let them think their own way. And then there's the third type. The third type. This is the one that disgusted me. And there's a little story behind this one. So you ain't going to tell who it is until I tell you the story, which is now. I went on DeviantArt, and I was going through, and one of my friends turned into a brony. I was like, oh, okay, he's a brony. You know what? Because I'm friends with him, I'll at least look up what MLP was, because I didn't even know what MLP was, to be honest. I just knew it was brony, so it's something about ponies. So I was like, you know what? I'll type it up, and I asked him a character so I can at least see what they look like, and he went, oh, Rainbow Dash is a good character. I was like, okay, I'll see what this Rainbow Dash is. Typed it into DA. I moved back from my computer, looked out the window, because I was 1010% done with the internet. I was 1010% done. And then I turned back just to make sure that I didn't see something different with my imagination, you know, because I do have ADHD, my imagination does go places. So I thought I'd look to make sure it weren't me just imagining things, and I weren't. I saw Rainbow Dash with a clockwork sausage, as I shall call it, inserted up her rectum. Yeah, or his rectum, I don't even know. But I saw that on my first ever try of looking at this MLP fanbase. That's the first thing I saw. And that automatically settled me as a judgment, because I just saw something like that. I went up to my mate, I was like, why are you a brony? He went, oh, because it's a good show. I went, it's a show? He went, yeah, why? And I linked him to the art I saw, and he looked at it and went, oh my god, you just saw a clopper. And I sat there for a minute thinking, clopper? And I asked him, he's like, I was literally someone who masturbates to ponies. Masturbates to ponies. Do you know what that is to me? One step. Only one step, and ain't even a big step, it's a tiny, minuscule step away from bestiality. It's very... Again, I don't judge people, but whatever turns you on, I don't care. Just try to keep that kind of stuff off the internet. Yes, you're allowed your own opinion, but in this particular instance, it's not okay to voice it. It is not okay to voice it. And then I saw a picture on one of my comedy sites I was on this. It's called iFunny. I was going through that, and then someone put up on this, like, on a forum, and someone took a picture of it, put like a caption on it, and put it on iFunny. And the website was, oh, all I want is Fluttershy to sit on my face and rip a long wet one. And the profile picture, showed me that it was an MLP. And the guy on the caption put, this is how bad the world's getting. And I thought to my head, yeah, that is how bad the world's getting. And again, I respect you all, and I respect the forum, to be honest, because at least you've kept it in a forum, and you haven't unleashed it on, say, YouTube or whatever. You've kept it on this one site that we who get disgusted by it, like I get kind of disgusted because it's like you want to have sex with a pony. But so people like me, we can keep off that site, and the people who want that kind of stuff, again, not judging you because whatever turns you on, can go to that site and go, Here we go, there's a little paradise for you sort of thing. You can run free and do whatever you want on there. I respect that site for that, because it's what they want. It just helps out people who are judged because of where they put that kind of stuff. I mean, DA is probably the quickest place to get judged for that kind of thing. DA, Facebook, YouTube, anywhere that isn't specifically for that, you get judged. You will get judged. So if there's any croppers that are watching this, just search for that site. And that way you'll be safe, you'll be in your own sanctity. And if anyone joins that just to take the mick out of you and say that you're disgusting, that you're horrible people in that, then you're not the horrible people, you're not the disgusting one, he is. Because, or she, because they're going onto your site just to deliberately tell you that. Just to deliberately tell you that they're going on that site. It's not something that you do. As I said, I'm only putting this video up because it's my opinions, and that site has helped me a lot, because it's like, you know what, you've got that site, you can do it there. Like, you don't have to do it here or there. You've got this one specific place here that you can do whatever you want and not get judged, sort of thing. I'm not judging you, I'm just saying it's a fact, in my opinion, not something that I'll do, and kind of grosses me out a little, which is kind of understandable. And so, those who hate on bronies just for that one reason, just realise the struggle that they're going through as well. They enjoy something. They enjoy a show like you would enjoy a show, and they're getting ridiculed because they like that show. That is a lot to go through. It's like saying, say you enjoy Breaking Bad, but in a different universe, Breaking Bad is horrible, but you still enjoy Breaking Bad. Imagine how much pain you'll go through there. People are like, oh, you like Breaking Bad, but that's for and you're about it. That's a lot to go through, isn't it? Because you like a show, everyone's hating on you. That's a lot of fight. You stick up for yourself. You're like, no, I like this show. So, at least show a bit of decency and respect to these people, because they've had to go through a lot just because they like a show. Just because they like one TV show, you're going mental at them. Anyway, I'm going to have to end this off in a minute, because I've got 12 minutes under and I'm only now 15 minutes. So, as I said, no disrespect to bronies. I respect you for what you are, but if you're into that kind of thing, at least search for that site, that forum, so that you don't have to put up with people ridiculing you and that for it. Every time I record. As I said in my Facebook video before it gets taken out, she'll be laying on that grey thing that she lays on for about an hour, and as soon as she hears me start talking to the computer, she'll be like, you're recording, let's have some water. Anyway. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it shed some light on those brony haters that think that just because they like a show that they shouldn't exist, sort of thing. Hope that sheds some light on you people, and hope it sheds some light on the forum to those who are getting picked on for that kind of thing. Again, I only learned it through that iPhone place, but I think that it's a perfect place for people like you, just so that you can do it without people judging you. So, thank you for watching. Bronies, keep being a brony. It's up to you. Don't let anyone force you out of it. And I hope you enjoyed.